The weirdest things baseball players own. We all at some point have a weird obsession with collecting stuff. I remember having a box full of shells for which I had no practical use, they just looked pretty. In recent times there was a trend of collecting Pokemon cards which had made the children, in a sense, mad over those cards like it was some treasure. But these antique habits are not just limited to you and me, but also celebrities. Be it cars, mugs, or ancient artifacts. In today's video, we look at some of the weirdest things baseball players own. Before we collect unique things, welcome back to Sportflix. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to score a home run. Ready? Let's begin. It's showtime. Yep, you guessed it. First up, we have Shohei Ohtani. Shohei is a Japanese baseball pitcher who plays for the Los Angeles Angels. This professional pitcher owns some of the weirdest things you'll ever pay for. To begin with, a pillow. In an interview with GQ, Shohei said that he could not live without this pillow. Why? What's so special about a pillow? Shohei's pillow is special. The pillow was made by a Japanese company who took the measurements of his head and custom-made this pillow for Shohei. He even explained why it was important to get this pillow and why he carries it everywhere he goes. You see, Shohei's pillow is made specifically for Shohei's head. When he sleeps with his face up, the other two sides of the pad are the same height. Even when he turns, the pillow is comfortable and his neck is always supported. This perfect pillow is like a boon, as Shohei's neck is always well supported and does not get strained. The second item on the list of weird things owned by Shohei includes compression pants. Just as you need a good night's sleep without getting your neck sprained, the same way you need your blood to be circulated properly. Yup, Shohei knows what he's doing for sure. These are pants which apply pressure to your arms and legs and help revive circulation. These are so convenient and can be done while you're sleeping or just chilling, reading a book, and so on. And the last one we have is not as weird as the other two, but this one has made a lot of headlines so far. Recently, Shohei bought the Tesla X car model, which has turned the heads of the right people. You see, Elon Musk always wanted to reach the Japanese audience and introduce Tesla there, as it is the fourth highest auto market in the world. Moreover, after coming to the States and getting his driver's license, Tesla X was the first car he brought here. Shohei knows what he needs the most. It'll be interesting to see what more he gets once he joins free agency. Next up, we have Manny Machado. This American baseball player carries some weird things with him and can't live without them. In an interview with GQ, Manny said, "You must always smell good, especially on the base. You have to have a stronger, long-lasting scent on the field so that whenever I hit a home run and I'm running to those bases, everyone can smell from a mile away that it's Manny coming around the corner." Manny chooses his cologne for the season and uses that throughout all his matches. He has different ones for different settings, like only going out with perfumes at weddings and anniversaries, softer scents for nighttime, etc. In the interview, he also spoke about his all-time favorite, Acqua di Parma. Imagine Manny running around the corner and our strong smell hits your nose like bam! Next up on the list is Fernando Tatis Jr, aka Bebo. This Dominican baseball player has a weird collection of things you'd want to know about. Being a former MLB player's son, Fernando had a little advantage when he first entered baseball. He initially signed a 14-year contract, the biggest one in baseball history so far. And the advantage of this, you ask, is a whopping $10 million as a signing bonus. And he spent that money, right? Here are some of the things he spent the money on. After receiving the first paycheck of $10 million, Bebo went to buy some custom jewelry for himself. He bought a good mix of pendants, Cartier, Cuban links, chains, and other stuff. The Cuban link was a special purchase as they are famous in the Dominican Republic, and all this cost him $300,000 right there. Next up, he went to buy a custom-made Audi Q8, which cost him around $220,000, and lastly, by buying Adidas and giving money to the charity in his hometown, Bebo purchased an $800,000 house for his parents. With his first paycheck, he got his father his dream house. Bebo's got all things planned for sure. Before moving further on our list, let's play a game. Catch that ball and throw it to the subscribe button to win this game. After a small break, we're back to a list of weird things baseball players own, and we have Mookie Betts. Mookie, an American baseball player who plays as an outfielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers, has some interesting collections. Let's have a look. A bowling ball is one of the weirdest things that Mookie carries with him. You'd think, why would anyone carry a bowling ball with them? And it's not just any bowling ball, it has to be Storms. You see, Mookie and his family and friends go bowling at least 2 to 3 times a week. This is like a ritual they all follow, and Mookie likes to be ready for it. Why Storms bowling ball? Well, simple. They smell good. Mookie revealed in an interview with GQ that he prefers Storms bowling ball over others as they put some perfume or cologne inside the ball, which always keeps them smelling good. He urged fans to smell a Storms bowling ball the next time they come across it. Although it is quite easy to say so, it's hard to smell a bowling ball and not look weird. If someone masters this talent, please enlighten us. Another one of the weird things Mookie owns is a mask. Now, although carrying a show with you all the time is not a strange thing anymore, this mask covers everything from head to neck. Yup, it's a hide from paparazzi mask. Mookie explains how essential this makes us for him and how it has multiple uses. He admitted using it on the streets when he didn't want to acknowledge or talk to someone. He just slid the mask and voila, camouflage. Mookie might have an expensive collection of perfumes to keep him fragrant. He likes the traditional, strong, long-lasting Old Spice aroma. He uses it on the field, but not daily. For that, he prefers Jimmy Choo cologne. He describes the scent as perfect for him. It's the right blend, not too strong and not too soft. We're glad Mookie found his scent. For the next one, we're looking at a pair who owns a literal mansion. Yup, you guessed it right, we're talking about Justin Verlander. This American baseball pitcher who plays for the New York Mets and his supermodel wife Kate Upton own a $6.5 million mansion. This beautiful Florida mansion is just like a dream house, although not a dream by Justin anymore. This property is located with water up front, which increases the wow level of the mansion so much more. You have gym pool tables, a bar with all the best, a hot tub, and a lounge area. If that wasn't enough, the couple also owns a personal boat dock, and of course you have to have a boat for that. This more than perfect place is just what we all need. Lastly, we'll look at MLB's famous center fielder, Mike Trout. Being one of the most famous baseball players and playing for the Angels for years, Mike Trout has collected some of the most expensive things you'll ever think of. And first up on that list is the Newport Beach Mansion. This $9.15 million mansion extending over 9,000 square feet is something you'd feel is not real, but it is. This mansion, which was recently renovated, has got all the specs, starting with an elevator because it's a 3-story mansion, and some luxurious settings like a billiards room, a wine cellar, a sauna, and a swimming pool equipped with a spa. I wouldn't leave this house for 1 second. Besides the mansion, another interesting thing Mike owns is body armor. Mike has become a high-profile investor in body armor and a sports drink company. Moreover, we might see this company head-to-head with Gatorade. That's quite clever of Mike. For now, we end this list of weird things baseball players own. However, this may have been a different end of your watching Sportflix. For more interesting videos, hit on that subscribe button and get notified when we post a video.